Okay, Mr. X, some comments on this match. Now we have the same Abdullah the Butcher against a top wrestler, the enforcer Dutch Mantel.
That's right, the enforcer Dutch Mantel, and I know Dirty Dutch real well, and he's the kind of guy that doesn't take anything from anybody. But look at Abdullah the Butcher, doesn't even give him a chance to get in the ring, and he's all over him like flies on you-know-what, and there he throws him outside the ring. Abdullah the Butcher is just out of control. It doesn't make any difference who his opponent is, whether it's somebody like Salgado or somebody like Dirty Dutch Mantel. Look at that, a big slam on the table. The guy's out of control.
Abdullah the Butcher against another top-ranked class wrestler, Dutch Mantel, a street fighter of his own, a man with dirty tactics, Dirty Dutch Mantel. But yet Abdullah the Butcher attacked him, surprised Dutch Mantel, and now the big man has the advantage on Dutch Mantel. It's already bleeding.
I tell you, it really surprised me that Dutch Mantel went in the ring the way he did, because he has to know the reputation of Abdullah the Butcher. He had to know that he had to be ready for whatever was going to come, and I don't know what he was thinking, but here's the madman reaching down to his boot. I guarantee he's going after the fork, and I guarantee you when he gets it, there's going to be nothing but damage done to him.
And here we have capacity crowd at the Veterans Stadium in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Abdullah the Butcher inflicting more pain into the face, forehead, and head of Dutch Mantel using that foreign object. Referee Ricky Vargas trying to stop Abdullah the Butcher, but there it is. The camera catches the moment where he brings that object out and nails Dutch Mantel.
Hugo, the camera does not lie. And you saw right there the foreign object. Any commissioner, any wrestling official at all out there, when they get a chance to look at these tapes, the people at home look at these tapes, there's no doubt about it. This guy comes to the ring armed with all kinds of weapons. Something has to be done about it. Here he is with a big karate thrust to the head of the Dirty Dutch Mantel, the #1 citizen of Oil Trough, Texas, and he's in a lot of trouble with the big madman, the maniac madman. He's on a tear right now, and there's nothing Ricky Vargas, the referee, there's nothing he can do about it.
Let's try to analyze a little bit of Abdullah the Butcher. 500 pounds, a lot of years in professional wrestling, the background in the martial arts, black belt in karate, second down in karate. Not only that, but the wild style, the animalistic instincts of Abdullah the Butcher, and he doesn't care if he gets fined. Let's talk about the finding of this wrestler. You know, Mr. X, how many times commissions have fined Abdullah the Butcher, not only Japan, Canada, the United States, here in Puerto Rico, in Trinidad, and a couple of countries where he is barred from wrestling.
Well, the thing that just came to my attention, there's a whip right there's Dutch Mantel's whip. Hey, there was Fast Eddie right there.
He took it from Eddie Grice.
That's right, Fast Eddie was there, and he got Shoe Baby, and he gave it to Dutch Mantel, and now Dutch Mantel is giving Abdullah the Butcher exactly what he deserves, and that's a whipping from Shoe Baby. Now he's choking with him, and Hugo, now he's getting what he deserves right now.
Dutch Mantel using that Shoe Baby whip all over the head of Abdullah the Butcher. He wants revenge. He's a bloody mess, and he wants Abdullah to pay for it. Referee Ricky Vargas not been able to control these two gladiators. While he's got Abdullah where he wants him, he should not let him go.
Oh, absolutely not. Shoe Baby did enough damage to Abdullah the Butcher to slow him down. And Abdullah the Butcher, now he's feeling what it's like to get hit by a weapon that has no business being in the ring. Dutch Mantel, a bloody mess. Abdullah the Butcher, a bloody mess. And that's what happens whenever Abdullah the Butcher has a match. It looks like he's getting a little payback, and Dutch Mantel's giving him payback from all the injury and pain it's caused a lot of people.
Karate thrust by Abdullah the Butcher. Now he has regained control, and this could be very dangerous for Dutch Mantel as Abdullah becomes more dangerous when he's a bloody mess. And you have to remember the fact that his manager, Chicky Star, is in ringside.
I tell you what, I have to stop here and give a little credit to Abdullah the Butcher just from one fact, that whenever he goes out there, he's a 500-pound man, Hugo.
He doesn't get tired.
He never gets tired. He can go 30 minutes, he can go 60 minutes doing the kind of tactics, brawling, sadistic behavior that he does. So you have to give a little credit there, but still, he's a sadistic madman. He does things that are totally uncalled for in a squared circle, and Dutch Mantel right now is getting ready to throw a big fist right on that forehead.
Abdullah the Butcher getting shocked by Dutch Mantel, and there's no question about it, Mr. X. When we talk about Abdullah the Butcher, He's the last of the great warriors left in professional wrestling. The only one in his style, the only one that has survived all the modern changes over modern wrestling today.
Absolutely right. You know, Abdullah the Butcher has been around professional wrestling a long time, but you know, his style hasn't ever changed. His pace has never changed. His sadisticness has never changed.
Perhaps meaner.
Well, I think he's gotten meaner. I mean, it's obvious as the tape goes along, the people out there will see this guy's sadistic streak seems to get longer and longer. But you also have to remember,
he's got that clothes hanger there.
Chicky Star handed him a coat hanger right there, and now he's choking Dutch Mantel. I mean, totally uncalled for, Hugo.
Right in front of the referee.
Right in front of the referee. Hey, Abdullah doesn't care. He has no caring. He has no idea of authority whatsoever. Pounding away at him now on that head, choking him with the coat hanger. Something's got to be done about this.
Okay, referee rings for the bell. Not that Abdullah is shocked about this. He has never cared about being disqualified. He doesn't care. He wants to hurt Dutch Mantel, and Chicky Star is enjoying every bit of it, while Dutch Mantel is having a hard time just breathing.
Well, I don't see how, when you managed to duel the Butcher, you had any control over him at all. But the bell ringing means absolutely nothing to this man. The referee trying to pull him off Dirty Dutch Mantel.
Nobody controls Abdullah.
Well, I tell you, it's
I don't think even himself have any control.
Well, obviously, a guy with the look and the actions of Abdullah the Butcher has no self-control whatsoever. Animalistic behavior. Look at this. The bell's ringing. Has no regard for human life whatsoever. Dutch Mantel's in a life-fearing situation, and you know what's being done about it. There's nothing that can be done about it unless. And there's Chicky Star adding insult to injury. I know you don't approve of that.
Definitely not. Dutch Mantel in serious problems, and now even Chicky Star getting some cheap shots in, while the referee is not able to control this situation. Dutch Mantel in serious trouble here.
I tell you, Dutch Mantel probably wishes his ex-Kansas City Jayhawk partner, Bobby Jaggers, your friend, were somewhere around to try and help him out of this.
Not even Bobby Jaggers and his big mouth could save them right now. Abdullah the Butcher, unstoppable, uncontrollable, 500 pounds. He loves to hurt people. Dutch Mantel sure got some good shots with the shoe baby whip, but what a price he had to pay for it. He will never forget this night either.
Well, like we said before, Hugo, anytime you get in the ring with Abdullah the Butcher, and there he is, he still hasn't had enough punishment. He hasn't done enough damage yet. Chicky Star applauding the whole thing. But when you get in the ring with a madman like that, it's a night you never forget, and it's a night you hope you'll never see again.
Referee trying to get Abdullah out of the way. And look at him. He put somebody down by the hair or two. My goodness, one of the promoters. Victor Quiñones, one of the promoters. No respect whatsoever. Even our promoter. And now this is the kind of a man that Abdullah the Butcher is. He has no respect. That's whenever I see him and I'm close to ringside, I will disappear from there, because I know deep in his mind he wants to hurt me also, because he'll never forget a face. And I'm telling you, if he recognizes your boys, I don't know who you are, Mr. X, but you could be in a lot of trouble yourself.
Well, that's why I'm scared doing this tape, and I'm taking a lot of chances, but something has to be done about it. There's Dr. Hector Gonzalez, and anytime Abdullah the Butcher has a match, you can expect to see him around, because there's going to be stitches put in somebody's head.
You know, almost once, he almost attacked the doctor himself, Hector Gonzalez. So when we're talking about Abdullah the Butcher, it's somebody that knows no meaning of respect. He goes in there to destroy, and destroying means not caring if it's a promoter, Victor Quiñones, if it's the referee, if it's Dutch Mantel. More action coming up in just a few seconds.